Look, I'll wrap it up with this. In theory, God is an omnipotent being who can do anything and controls everything,
He also
right?
hurts donuts.
And you masturbate and then go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like,
Jacob, I got a shotgun. I'm really excited about it. Um, I hopefully want. I really want to go shooting this weekend.
You probably will. I mean,
No,
it's relatively cheap to go shooting.
well,
Well,
Kevin said maybe.
We're not going
so
to
we'll
the
see.
range.
yeah. Fuck a range. But I'll bring my shotgun this time, and we can do some. Like,
Jacob, your
speed.
shotgun's fucking nice as fuck. I like your shotgun a lot.
It's right here, actually.
I haven't seen that thing in so fucking long.
Oh shit!
No, his is nice as fuck, and it's a double barrel.
It is. It's a classic sports style. I keep it loaded, so I have to like pick it out. But a choke, Kevin, because me and him, I saw he got one. So basically, a choke is it's a modification that you screw in at the top of the barrel right here. That changes how the spread comes out.
Okay. Because when you sent that to me, I got really confused. I looked it up, and the explanation was really confusing. And I knew we were going to be talking today, so I knew that
It's basically just a modification to change the spread.
Okay. Well, I can definitely tell
Jacob, I saw your belly. I saw your belly, Jacob. Our millions of fans have seen your belly now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely plan on getting a new stock. I plan on getting a pistol grip. I plan on getting a top rail. I'll look into getting. Oh, I forgot the name of what you just said. The choke.
Man, I found this website today. It's called Texas Gun Trader, and it's private selling of weapons. And I like it a lot.
Texas. Yeah. No, you can get some good guns for pretty cheap.
Oh yeah, dude.
I like the name of that website. It's very on the nose, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
you
Texas
know what you're
Gun
in for.
Trader.
Yeah, it's a gun trader in Texas.
Yeah, nothing like Amazon, because like when I go to Amazon's website, the first thing I expect to see is pictures of the Amazon.
Yeah, but it's like stuff. Like there's like things. But Texas Gun Trader,
especially Apple. Don't even get me started on Apple. Holy fuck, they really piss me off. Yeah. I go there. They sell fucking apples, phones.
You know, Granny Smiths,
they sell fucking phones.
PGs, Honeycrisp.
Is it not it's an orchard, right? They're an orchard. They're a very profitable orchard.
They sell technology. Like phones.
They sell technology. Yeah, like, see, that's a confusing brand.
Exactly.
But Texas Gun Trader, you know exactly what you get.
Oh yeah, 100%. They should be phone company is their name. That's what it should be. Phone company.
Phone company.
Phone company with shitty phones that break all the time.
Well, when you think about it, no one is that like straightforward with their phone company name, right? They're always like, oh, Samsung or T-Mobile or whatever. So no one has used phone company. It's still like available.
Yeah.
I think it's too broad.
You could be.
Did Kevin say that's too broad?
Like, no, you could be the phone company.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's pretty damn specific.
The phone company. I feel like that's a good company name.
We should make a company named the phone company, and we should sell apples.
I like that idea.
That'd be a very funny thing to blow up as a meme.
Oh my god. So apples.
That's what I like about donut stores.
With one bite taken out.
Every donut
named something like to do with donuts. Happy Donuts, Bliss Donuts, Krispy Kreme Donuts, Dunkin' Donuts. It's all donuts.
Most of the like low, like, you know, not the chain ones are
They're
just called
all it is donuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
you know what you're getting there. Yeah. There's no lie. There's no, you know.
True.
There's no marketing, at least. Well, I guess there's marketing. It's just direct marketing.
Yeah, well, there is. If you want donuts, this is where you go to donuts.
The place that says donuts real big on the front.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I've still never been to a Hertz, dude. I don't know if I ever will.
Well, there's only a couple. I know there's or
Hertz
one.
Donuts.
I honestly I have no clue. But
That's
man,
they're the
No.
ones that are open 24/7, right?
you
That's
you didn't
awesome.
go, but you did have a donut. Well, not a full donut, but you did have some. You remember that when you had the apartment and I came over with a
You
5-pound
did
cinnamon
bring
roll.
some Hertz donuts. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That cinnamon roll was pretty damn good. It was
Yeah.
literally a cinnamon roll this fucking big. Camera reference. Size of the cat.
Nice. But yeah, they're open 24/7, and all their donuts are like massive,
Mhm.
and they have like all the frosting and all the sprinkles and all the sugar and everything on all of them.
Oh yeah, they don't cheap out on their donuts. And to be honest, for what their donuts are, it's not too bad of a price from like the last time I went. Like, cause
Yeah, I've never been. So.
How much are they?
so there was a donut that's fully decked out, has like M&Ms and shit on it, is like $1.30. Yeah, from what
That's
I
not bad.
remember. That
Yeah, but
5-pound
donuts
cinnamon roll was $5.
Yeah, donuts are pretty cheap to
Yeah.
make too, though, because you're just frying dough.
Frying bread, yeah. Frying.
Yeah, well,
frying bread.
imagine it's 1 a.m, right? You're high as fuck. You're just cruising around. You walk into Hertz Donuts, $1.30 for a donut with M&Ms on it. You'd shit a brick.
All right, I'm just saying,
That's
guys.
pocket
Y'all
change
wanna?
right there, bro.
We're all gonna be up there soon. We should just get high as fuck and go.
I'm down.
We don't
Go to Hertz at
condone,
like 2 in the morning.
Another.
illicit.
Ooh, bro, their kolaches, fire, so fucking good. They're literally
Are
the
they?
hot. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Where's the closest
They're hot
one?
dogs with cheese in them, and then they put whatever else, like bacon kolache. They wrap it in bacon. They wrap the hot dog in
I
bacon.
always like the
then-
jalapeno ones, like the jalapeno
Oh, yeah.
and cheese
The
kolaches.
jalapeno
Kevin,
one is good too.
Don't tell yet where the closest one is. I want to guess.
It's in like Plano or Frisco.
I
know
think it's
that.
in Plano.
No, Frisco.
I think they started in
Really?
like the
Yeah,
Dallas
it's on
area.
Main Street. Chase,
I
you
know
went
there's
to
one in Dallas.
Chase. You remember
What?
when we went to Maple Street Biscuit Company?
Yeah.
It's in the same parking lot.
Oh, is it?
Oh, really?
That's the
It's in the-
closest. That's
Yeah,
the closest
Maple Street
one,
is
though?
on this side, and then Hertz Donuts is on the opposite end of the of that like building. Because they
But
share
that's
like
They share a
Go ahead.
parking
the
lot,
closest one.
yeah, that's the closest one. Yeah,
Okay. Because I
It's
know
like
there's
20
one
minutes.
like in Dallas.
Yeah, I knew
Mhm.
that too.
I've never been.
Well, nice. I've never been either.
All right, is that a plan? We're gonna get high as fuck and go to Hertz.
Are they really open 24/7?
no, actually
thought
the
so.
sign says 25/8.
Oh shit!
It really actually says 25/8 on the window.
They're open more time than exists.
Exactly.
So
they deceive time. You know what that means? They're the creation of all. They're God. Hertz Donuts is God.
Everything started and ends with Hertz Donuts.
In the beginning, Hertz Donuts
Before the
created
dinosaurs.
heavens and earth.
There's just a fucking building with Hertz Donuts and some fucking dude standing in there. In the fucking.
You want to
see
know
dinosaurs
something,
come by.
Chase? So that whole like I'm not trying to, but like on day one, God created the heavens and the earth or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Which day did he create the sun? Is it in the first one? Is that part of the heavens?
God said, "Let there be
No.
light."
It was the second day, I think.
The second day? All right. I don't remember. Like I don't
Or the
know
third.
what all the. But how can you have days if there's no fucking sun?
Well, you could argue that God's perception of a day is different than our perception of a day.
It does
Well,
say in the
yeah,
Bible that God's
perception of a
perception of
day
time is
yeah,
different.
yeah, sure. But at the end of the day, you need a sun for days.
Kevin's gonna
So-
have to cut out all the religion stuff.
I'm really
by the way.
confused. Like, why do we go religious now? Where is this going to?
I'm sorry. He said he started doing the Hertz donut thing, and I just had a question about it.
Look, I'll wrap it up with this. In theory, God is an omnipotent being who can do anything and controls everything.
He's also
Right.
Hertz donuts.
And You masturbate and then go to sleep.
You
know what I mean? We have people problems. We have people problems. You wake up I know you do this. You wake up in the middle of the night to shit bricks, right? You shit your guts out sometimes in the middle of the night. God doesn't have those issues, okay?
That's true. I don't think God has an asshole.
Like Kim Jong-un?
Hey, no, we were created in God's form.
Well, that's why Kim Jong-un said he didn't have one. You know, it's supposed to be like.
Wait. Think you ready for this? We were created in God's form. Therefore, he has to have an asshole. And you know what was created from his asshole?
It.
North Korea. You said something about Kim Jong-un, and I had a different answer, and I totally forgot it. And then you mentioned Kim Jong-un, and I was like, oh, North Korea. That's what's going on in God's ass today.
Oh, don't let her jump up there again.
If you think about it, the Korean Peninsula does kind of look like a little poop.
Coming out of Asia.
Yeah. It's like if Russia is the butt, right? And China is the butt a little bit. Like that's the butt area. Then oh, you can't really see my hands. But if that's the butt area, and that little sliver that's Korea is kind of like a little poop. You know, like
then what does that make Japan?
That's what's in the toilet. That's the poop that's already in the toilet, and that Korea is like the little
Korea's like
that's
that last couple, like pieces that just weren't part of the main turd.
Yeah. That like hangs out of your butt, and you gotta like wiggle a little bit to get it out. We've all been.
Well, I've been there. I can't lie.
What's the most vicious you've had to wiggle to get that out? Because mine get really like stuck up in there.
Okay, so I've never ever have I had to wiggle enough to the point where it's like excessive, ever.
Yeah.
But I can say
you've had to wiggle.
Oh yeah, I could say I've had to wiggle. Nothing
Everyone
like
has to wiggle,
super.
like.
No, there's none that stand out more than another. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So I can say though that no matter what, after I wiggle, when I wipe my ass, there's more shit on my ass than there normally would be if I didn't have to wiggle.
Okay, this might be a topic you guys
next
don't want to talk about.
Do you? Wait. I cannot be the only person who, when they wipe their ass, checks the paper to see how much shit is left on their ass or not.
I don't check to see how much shit's on my ass. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of do. I check towards the end to know if like when there's no more shit on the paper, I'm good. Oh
yeah, exactly. That's what I do. So like, I'll be wiping it up. Wait, another question. Back front to back or back to front? I do. Wait, I have to think about this. I do front to.
Because I want to get it all,
Yeah, front to back.
I'll start going back to front, and then I'll switch and go front to back, just in case
against the grain. Just in case it's against the grain.
I gotta go both. Yeah, I gotta go both ways.
So I do front to back, and then I do look at a distance. I look at a distance, so I'm not too close to it for color and consistency. Because I worry about myself. And I want to make sure I'm staying consistent.
I worry about Chase too. Sometimes he'll be in the toilet for like 2.5 hours, and he'll come out crying.
I get scared. Sometimes I worry that I leave something behind, like something inside of me. I'm worried that I'm accidentally gonna like shit out my lower intestine or something.
Oh, that's called a hernia.
Yeah, I know it happens, Michael. That's why I'm worried about it.
Don't push so fucking hard. What's wrong with you?
I got really stoned. I got really stoned one time, and I was sitting on the toilet, and I shit, and I literally thought I shit out like my whole lower intestine, and I just like, I was freaking out, dude. I sat there and I was crying, and I was like, I thought I was gonna die, but I was okay. I didn't. It was just a really big poop.
I understand that.
Well, just be careful. Just don't push too hard because you will get a hernia.
No, I do. I push slow. I know my limit. I think I've pooped enough in my life to know what I'm doing at this point.
That's what you say now until you get a hernia.
Stop that, Kevin. I'm knocking on wood. Don't be a dick.
Knock on wood is no good. Knock on glass, save your ass.
I'm knocking on both.
You have glasses on, Chase.
Yeah, you got new glasses. Yay!
Yeah, I can see things now. I realized when I got these that when I got in the car, after I got these, that what I was doing was actually insanely dangerous driving without these.
Yeah.
I couldn't see like anything.
Well, those
I just
clear
realized
frames.
we all have glasses.
You know why? You know why? Because people are becoming. Wait. I've talked to you about this. I'm fairly confident I've at least said this once or twice for y'all. But for everybody else, for the other 5 people who watch this, are you prepared?
Maybe.
I 100% believe that because people are like they're mass populated. That's not bullshit. There's a lot of people. And because of that, having bad eyesight is becoming more and more common.
Well, yeah, I think it's a really crazy statistic. I think like 70% of people need glasses.
Mm-hmm. And it's because we've set over 7 billion people on this planet now. You know.
Well, I don't know. I think even when there was less people, I think the expectation that people should be born naturally with perfect eyesight is kind of dumb. Just like the aspect of being born with perfect anything is kind of dumb.
No, technology's got so much better. We can.
No, that's the reason why. Is okay. So what I'm saying is because of the amount of people that there are, is why that people have bad eyesight or
an evolution
or other shit. Pretty much is because there's nothing to weed out the weaker ones, like there would be with like cheetahs and other animals, because we have nothing keeping us in check. We do whatever the fuck we want, and there's nothing above us to stop us.
Yeah, I agree with that in a fundamental sense, but at the same time, like I don't know if you could say back, let's say like 300 years ago, that everybody had perfect eyesight either. Like people wore glasses back then, like, you know.
Oh yeah, I agree with that 100% as well. I just think that's the reason why we have bad eyesight. But I agree. We're not.
I think that could be a reason why there's so many, but it's definitely not the reason we have bad eyesight.
Oh no, the reason why we have bad eyesight is yes, it definitely is the reason why we have bad eyesight. Because if someone had really, really good eyesight and they were in situations where they needed to use that eyesight in order to keep them alive, someone with better eyesight is going to survive rather than. Well, people can get glasses now, and we didn't have cars to drive back then.
In 10,000 BC, if you had bad eyesight, you were getting ate by a saber-toothed tiger.
Or something.
You know?
Or not fast or whatever.
If you had a good eyesight, you were still getting eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. There's not a lot a human can do in the face of a fucking saber-toothed tiger.
But you can plan better. You can say this saber-toothed tiger is X amount of miles away. Maybe you're like looking at it from a hill or something. I don't know. Let's set a scene.
Miles.
Okay.
I think if it's in your vision, your range of vision, even if you have perfect 20/20 vision, if the saber-toothed tiger is within visible distance, you're dead.
Let's say you stood on a large hill, okay, in front of a field.
Yeah.
And you saw like a mile or two away, a saber-toothed tiger was coming straight at you. Okay.
Okay.
You could say, oh, maybe I should do this. You have more time to plan.
I should go down the other side of the mountain.
If you're blind, then you stand on the hill and you go, oh, this is a beautiful field, I think. I can't really see it. And then you get eaten by a saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, but there's lots of other aspects that go into that as well. I don't know if eyesight's the biggest one.
No, there's definitely more things like athleticism, how smart they are in that type of a situation, and how they deal with pressure.
But no, I think that could be the reason why there's so many people with bad eyesight. But it's definitely not the reason we have bad eyesight. The reason you have bad eyesight is genetics.
Wait, can we wait a minute? Are we ready? Wait, another thing I have to say is obviously those good genetics are going to get passed down.
By people who have them. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, correct. Okay. So we're on the same page. Awesome.
Yeah.
Should we talk about, I don't know if we're allowed to talk about this, but should we talk about
So I want to talk about elves in Iceland.
Oh God, elves? Like, what do you mean? Like the mythical being?
Yeah, those ones.
Well,
Doesn't like a
okay,
specific percent
here's-
of people there believe in elves? Like a
Yeah.
high percentage of
What?
people? Don't like a high
Yeah,
percentage
there's
of people there believe in elves?
I
There's
believe
like
in people with 20
60%
ears.
of the people,
Seen it.
60 or 70% of the people, it's not that they believe in elves, they don't deny their existence. Right? So, if you heard on the news tomorrow that elves existed, I think the least shocking place for them to exist would be Iceland.
Why?
It doesn't, well, first of all, they
The least
don't
likely?
deny they exist. No, like the least shocking. Like,
So the
if
most
you heard
likely
there were
place for
elves in
them to be.
Iceland, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you'd be like, oh, sure, Iceland. If they're going to be anywhere, they're going to be there. Isn't there just like, doesn't Iceland itself seem
I
kind of
disagree.
mystical?
I kind of I agree.
No.
Why? What's your point?
No, I
here?
can't say Iceland at all because there's a population in Iceland, not a small population either. Like there's people there. I mean, if it's gonna be anywhere, it's gonna be in a
Yeah,
place where
relatively
people are
small
not
people.
going to be. So I
Like,
think it would be in
Is it
somewhere like
Iceland or Greenland, Chase, that says
it's Iceland.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I think if anywhere, it'd be like somewhere like Antarctica. That's not. I mean, people are there, but not like it's not
Say
a.
Greenland. Greenland wouldn't surprise me at all either.
Greenland is very cold and snowy, and not a lot of people are there.
Why would elves want to live in the snow?
Have you not heard of a snow elf?
Yeah.
There's a mythical being called a snow elf.
Is there?
There's a wood elf. There's a snow
Like
elf. There's a
Santa's
dark
elf.
elf.
Michael's
we can go
Michael
on
is
and on.
unexpectedly the elf expert out of everyone in the group.
About elves.
Hey yo,
I was
I played
like-
Skyrim. I know all the races, motherfucker. Let's go. Dark elf, wood elf, snow elf is not in there, but I feel like a snow elf would be like a reasonable thing.
Well, Santa has elves and they live in the snow, so technically they're snow elves, right?
Exactly.
Or Christmas elves, but same difference.
Well, Christmas elves, snow elves.
I said
mean,
same difference. Chill.
Well, I think Christmas elves is a little racist to them, but that's
I
fine,
think-
Jacob.
Chase, are you still playing Red Dead Redemption? Red Dead 2?
Yeah.
Have you
I
heard
am.
about the new the new update? Like some bounty
No.
hunter fuck, I wish I remembered it. But I saw an ad on YouTube and it was for Red Dead and talk about bounty hunters and new shit. Thought you'd be interested in it.
How did you know I was playing that? I didn't talk to you about that.
Well, when it came out, you were really interested in it, and you played it a lot, and
Are-
I'm pretty sure you still do. And you really
That's
like
funny
the first
because
one
he
too.
just started like a week ago was like, I'm gonna play Red Dead through all the way again. So he's been playing it a lot lately.
To be honest, not surprised because he's a big fan of. Is it Bethesda?
Western stuff.
Is it Bethesda that makes that game?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, it's
yeah,
Rockstar.
Rockstar.
Rockstar, yeah.
Okay, because he was a big fan of GTA, and he's a big fan of those style of games. He was a big fan of
Free
GTA, big fan of Fallout, big fan of Skyrim. So
I started playing the Outer Worlds lately. It's alright.
the Outer Worlds.
It's like space Fallout.
That sounds familiar.
If you guys want to cut my skin off and wear it, I'd be cool with that.
What the
What?
fuck? No, none of
What?
us would.
Sit here and say I know you too well.
As long as you killed me first, I'd be cool with it.
Well, okay.
Would you be able to survive without your skin?
No.
Well, hold
No.
on. Yes and no. How long are we talking? Like, what's your? You'd be able to last like a little bit if you didn't die from the
Well,
shock.
Blood loss.
So put to
Charlie.
sleep, and then cut your skin off, peel all your skin off, whatever.
Blood loss.
But I don't know.
No, you would get a fucking infection, super bad infection. I
Oh,
bet.
super quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would die
Yeah.
by the infection, if not the pain and the blood loss.
You would first die of dehydration and loss of electrolytes. Your skin pretty much keeps most of your fluid in your body.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Interesting.
Gross. That is super disgusting.
This is why I love Google.
We should talk to them about your road trip ideas.
Okay. So I've become very passionate about this idea, right? So listen to me.
Speak.
I could go on. You might have to rein me in on this one a little bit because I'll go on for a while. Okay. So there are the 6 greatest road trips of all time. Okay. And I would like to do them. Some are very, very difficult to pull off. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. They all have a level of difficulty. I'll be honest with you.
Hurry up and get to the good part.
But hey, shut up, man. There's a fucking intro I need to do here first, so you get hyped for it. Aren't you hanging on the end of your edge of your seat for this?
Obviously, because I asked you to speed it up. No, I am not.
Hey, chill out, man. Okay? So, 6 greatest road trips, all right? It's the longest highways in every continent except Antarctica because they don't have roads. Now you do an input.
That means we have to go to a different country, correct?
You'd be going to several different countries.
You'd be going to several.
Because
the first one.
Go ahead, yeah.
So the first one is the one I want to do. I want to do the easiest ones first, and then the hardest ones last, obviously, because the hardest ones might be impossible.
Do it in that order, then. Explain it to us in that order.
Yeah. So the first one is the Australian Highway 1, and it goes all the way around the outside of Australia.
That's the easiest one?
Yeah. But
in Australia?
like... So you don't have to leave the country of Australia, right? You don't have to...
See,
it's just long.
Yeah, they're the longest highways in continents. So not countries, but whole continents.
Yeah. So you don't have to leave Australia, and the highway is rounded. So if you start at an intersection on the highway, you will end up back on that intersection if you follow it all the way around.
That's a cool highway. I kind of want to be going on that highway.
Yeah,
I mean, right? It's a 9,000-mile highway or something.
Yeah, it's longer than it's going from coast to coast.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But I think the dangers of that one... We'll go through the dangers as we go along. So the dangers of that one is like Australia. Like,
this is the least dangerous one?
It's the least dangerous one.
This is the least dangerous one.
I'm out on all of them. I can tell you that right now. I'm not doing that.
On all of them, dude.
Oh, I'm not doing any of them. 0.
This first one's going to be fairly expensive.
Oh, they're all expensive. We can't afford to do any of them.
You gotta save. It's like a planned trip. This one's
these are not
doable.
like our past road trips. These are like, he wants to document them too. So like, it wouldn't just be like a...
So most likely we'll probably only end up... If we actually proceeded to do any of them, we probably only end up getting like 3 of them, 4 of them.
The first 3, I will say, are like, they're doable.
They are doable. I can agree to that.
I can agree that the Australian one is doable.
Workarounds.
Having to get a vehicle in Australia.
You rent one?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Are we allowed to drive it, though?
One?
Yeah, we are.
It's a civilized... I mean, they're a civilized country.
Oh, no, I'm not saying...
You're not like in...
Yeah, but affording the rent, and then... Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of money.
Well, you got to save up. Really, the big thing is it costs...
If you budget... honestly, this first one sounds really fun. I kind of want to go on it. But if you budget it out, I want you to budget it out, though. Like, I want numbers.
It's a little hard to budget out, because it's...
Obviously, right now, it's COVID times.
My ideal time frame for this first one here is 2022, the summer of 2022. So if we start saving now, then it's doable. Input? This is where
no,
you
we're going to
input.
No.
Move a conver-
We
What?
haven't even gone to Yosemite yet, and I've been promised Yosemite 4 times. Haven't done it.
But I told you I couldn't do it this year. Still down to go. He said 2022.
Yeah, that's 2 years from now.
Yeah, but if you have to save for that one, wouldn't you need to save for the Yosemite one first?
I mean, yeah, but you're not saving a lot at a time for this one. You're spanning it out.
Yeah.
It's all about budgeting. Yosemite's like 3 or 4 states away, dude.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
3 or 4 states away in the most expensive state.
But it's like not. You don't have to spend that much time in California. You can go through Utah and Nevada.
Yeah, but I don't know about y'all, but
I
I'm
mean,
not
if
gonna
we-
sleep in the car or anything like that, you know? Maybe camping. I camp for like a day, but I still want to sleep in a bed.
Well, it'd be dumb to go to Yosemite and stay at a fucking hotel. That'd be pointless.
Well, we're not gonna stay at a hotel the entire time. I also don't want to camp the entire time we're there. That would be like, you know, days of sleeping on the ground. I don't know about that.
So
I can do like a day
okay.
or two of camping, but to be honest,
Well-
over a day or two of camping is kind of it for me.
All right. Well, my time frame for it is 2022. You don't have to go if you don't want to, Michael. If you're not feeling passionate about Australia, that's fine. You don't have to go.
I want to go to
I'm
Summer
not
Nats
forcing
really
you
bad.
to do anything. What?
You know, Summer Nats is the world's biggest burnout competition. It's in Australia. I would really like to go to that.
Probably-
That'd be cool.
Where is
Rock
it
you
in
so much.
Australia?
Probably Sydney, if I had to guess. Sydney or the other one.
I
What's the
actually
other?
have no clue where it is. I have no clue. I just know it's in that
What's the
in
other big
Australia.
city? I swear I know the name of it.
Melbourne.
Melbourne. Yeah,
Melbourne.
yeah, that's it. Melbourne.
It's the one they pronounce weird. Well, I guess they're pronouncing it right. We're pronouncing it weird.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
So
What's the next one?
wait, I have more questions about Australia. So we're able to drive there.
I'm
like,
glad
legally?
that you're.
We're allowed to
No,
drive
you
there
have to
legally?
fly to Australia. So you have to fly to
No,
Australia.
I mean saying in
right?
the country of Australia. If we were,
You can drive in any state, in any country legally.
Really?
Yeah.
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 I mean, as long as you have a license.
The only difference is the side of the road you drive on and the side of the car you drive on will differ from country to country.
Is Australia the
That
same
will
as the
be
United
that will
States?
be weird. I think Australia,
on
you
the
drive
other
on the
side-
left
It's on the
side.
other side of the road.
That will be take
Mhm.
some getting used to.
So it's on the other side of the road, and then it's we'd have to prepare for like gas and stuff. for
Yeah.
it.
What's the
'Cause
currency?
there's like long stretches of.
Well, yeah,
Ever.
because you'd be driving through the outback. Like half of the continent is just desert. Well, I mean, all the continent is, but like there's like no cities or anything, no towns, because there's nothing out there. So it would be very
Plan this out,
bad
Chase.
if you ran out of gas.
I want
No,
numbers. I want
that's exactly.
figures.
Remember that almost happened when we were on our way back from Washington.
Washington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was me and Wolfie, and we were up, and we were like, you see how many miles we have of gas? We have 200 and like something. We look at the
I was
fucking.
up. We were out of gas. I was the one who asked the guy where the next nearest gas station was.
No, we were driving, and we turned around and went back to the gas station we had already went to. We were like, it was the middle of the night.
It was pretty late. Yeah. We were in Oregon. And I don't know if we went back to a gas. I was the one who looked up the gas station that we stopped at, because I do remember that. And then I asked the guy where the next nearest one was, and it was like almost the same amount of miles as the tank got total.
It was too close
We-
to make it.
Yeah, we didn't
Way
want to
too
cut
close.
it, so we went down through. So instead of going through Nevada, we went through California.
I didn't go to We didn't go to California. Not on that
Or
trip.
maybe we went through. Where did we go through then?
We went through Wyoming, I think.
Oh,
We
yeah, that
couldn't.
was it.
We
Wyoming,
couldn't
yeah.
go into Nevada because of the gas thing.
Yeah, that's yeah.
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 So, which was a major bummer. But that's okay.
To be honest,
Um,
kind of expected. There's no way we were doing that without like spare gas tanks or something.
Well, yeah.
Or
yeah,
a different car.
Yeah.
Or a different vehicle that held a lot of gas.
Yeah. We could have done it in the Tahoe.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
probably.
definitely. But Chase, I'm definitely down to go on this Australia trip with you. But like I
Okay.
said, I want numbers, like prices. I want like figures and everything, because that definitely sounds
Okay.
like a very cool thing to do. And Australia sounds cool.
Okay.
I definitely want to go to
Yeah.
Australia,
The reason,
especially going all the way
part of the
around.
reason
That'd be cool.
Australia is the easiest one is because it's like one country. There's no war or anything going on. Like some of the
Yeah,
other,
you don't have to cross any borders. Australia is like a pretty like civilized place,
Yeah.
minus the like.
All the
nature.
animals that can kill you.
So you'll be inside
Well,
a
yeah.
vehicle for the most part.
Wait till you hear about these other ones, Michael. Australia.
Yeah,
Go to the
no,
next
fucking-
one.
Fucking
Go to the next one.
kick
I've heard enough about Australia. Well, let's go
Wait,
to the
wait. Can I
next
guess the
one.
next? I want to guess. Like, is the next one the Canadian, United States, and then into Mexico?
That's actually the third one.
Oh, what's second?
That one seems more possible to me.
Europe is the next one. So so it's the E40. It goes from Calais, France. I don't know if I'm saying that right, to Kazakhstan.
He
And
just wants to go to Kazakhstan.
no, that's the route of that road. That is the route of that road.
My
Like,
sister is
so-
number one prostitute in all of Kazakhstan. Very nice, yes.
So
add that clip in.
I think that would be like the second easiest one to do, right? Because like most of those countries are still like Western countries. They're like civilized. There's gas. There's like, and it's the shortest one.
Mhm.
How many miles is it?
I think it's 4,000, 5,000.
Oh,
So
dude,
it's
that's less
basically
than.
like-
Wait, is that there?
basically like
And then-
going across America.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I remember when we went to Washington, it was like 2,300 miles or some shit
It was
or
like
something like
Yeah.
that.
So it's Washington and back.
Yeah, Washington and back, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
I
it's two bare minimum of 2 full days driving nonstop.
Yeah, but if you go from like Maryland to California, it's also almost 4,000 miles. So
Mhm. And
Here,
we also have to account for over there their speed limits are going to be lower because they have a higher
yeah, they are going to be lower.
yeah.
Yeah, probably was.
So, their speed limits are going to be lower. All their shit there is slower. I would really like to go on the Autobahn. Will we go through Germany? I don't know that area. I don't know other side of the world well.
we're starting in
I
France.
100%.
I don't know, but theoretically, we could take any detour.
So it's 5,000 miles, 4,971.
Mhm.
The E40 or America.
The E40
Okay.
is so that it goes through France, Belgium, Germany, Poland, Ukraine,
Oh, yeah.
Russia, and then here's where, in my opinion, it gets a little sketchy: Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, and then back into Kazakhstan.
I don't like the
Actually,
I don't
a
like the
little
back
sketchy,
half
too.
of any of that. From
Yeah,
Ukraine
the
down,
back-
pretty much. Because Ukraine ain't
That's
that great
why it's
either.
number. That's why it's number 2, bro. It's because
Oh.
it's a little harder.
We're gonna
you
get
know?
fucking mugged or something.
How's 3?
You don't
To be
think we'll
honest,
get?
I think the one that's more plausible is the one that Kevin was saying, the United
Dude,
States.
it goes all the way to Panama.
Here,
Oh god.
it goes to Panama. You have to go through Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala.
Those countries
Yeah,
are
the
scarier
fucking-
than the stands.
The United States and Canada is a fucking cakewalk. Honduras has the highest murder rate in the world.
Why is that number 3? What the fuck is wrong with you, psycho?
Because okay, get to the next. So get to the fourth one. This
Go-
is why
go to the
that
fourth
one's
one.
still doable.
We're
Holy
going
shit, what
through
is the
like a
fourth one?
volcano or
Oh.
something.
The fourth one is South America, and that's just because
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
South America. You have to start in Colombia.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's pretty bad.
yeah.
All right, that's pretty bad. We can agree on that.
So the fifth one and sixth one are kind of tied, in my opinion. They're both pretty bad.
They're
So
almost impossible.
yeah, I would be very surprised. So Africa starts in Cape Town and ends in Cairo, Egypt, right?
What's the name of the highway so they can look it up on their computer to
I
see
want to
it?
go to Egypt. I want to go to Egypt.
You want to go to Egypt? What?
I want to go to Egypt.
You want to go to
would
Egypt
like
to
to
see
go
the
to Egypt,
pyramids and the
but,
Sphinx, and then that's
Egypt and
it.
driving this highway are
Yeah.
totally different.
It's not Africa or Egypt that's really the problem.
Yeah.
Kevin. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's called Cape to Cairo Road.
Okay. What's spell the second word?
That's
T.
pretty on the nose.
Bro is Cairo.
See.
Yeah.
Wait.
To Cairo.
Oh,
To
and
Cairo?
most of a lot of it's
Like
unpaved.
What is
two,
the name?
word two. Cape to Cairo.
Tyro or Cairo?
Two. Just
Cairo.
do two.
It's the
Cairo.
capital of Egypt.
You know, I got a better idea.
Why are you putting the number 2? Kevin, there's 3 different types of 2s. TWO, TOO, and TO.
I think it would be like the number 2 because it's a highway.
No,
Cape-
it's
Cape-
two.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
Cape 2.
Cape
okay.
2, that's location to location. Why would it be a number?
Cairo. Oh, okay.
You
He's thinking
English
like
boy.
I-35 type stuff.
Where we at, America?
You looking at it?
We would literally need to have a vehicle
It
made
says a
for
railway.
No, it should be a road.
Cape to Cairo.
Road, yeah, or Pan-African Highway, sometimes called the Great North Road in sub-Saharan Africa, was proposed. It is a proposed road, but it like exists, like the route
Well,
is there.
some of it goes unpaved. It looks like it goes from.
Well, that's like the big issue. Is some of it's just literal like dirt path
Some
in
of
the
it
desert.
is- yeah,
You would-
or
We
in the
literally
jungle.
in the
need a
is where-
vehicle made for this. We need to have a vehicle made.
Yeah. Well, also you pass through like several war zones.
Yeah. like heavy war zones. Like genocide type war zones.
I don't know if this would even be fun.
Oh, just wait, because the next one gets better.
Oh, you're gonna love the Asian one, Michael.
Oh God! Fuck. Oops. Cut that out.
Gotta cut
Bleep
that.
it out.
What?
Gotta bleep it. You'll know it when you read.
You gotta
over.
bleep. You have to
Yeah,
go back and bleep that, Kevin.
I may or may not have
Uh,
said a racial slur.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Hold on.
The Asian one goes from is it Kyoto or Tokyo?
Okay, so it starts in Tokyo,
Yeah.
which is really
That's
nice
cool.
and
That's
pretty.
cool. I really want to do the thing
And-
where you drive around in go karts in Tokyo in Mario Kart uniforms. It's fucking. It's
So
cool.
you're on board with the Asian one, is what I'm hearing.
So far, keep going.
Okay, and then you take a
I know how
ferry
this
over to
works.
South Korea. You take a ferry over to South Korea, which is also really nice, right?
You know.
Are you
We're
with
just-
me? You're still with me,
Keep-
Michael?
I'm listening. Keep going. Waiting for the bad part.
So then you need permission from the North Korean government
No,
to pass through there.
No, we're getting imprisoned. We're getting imprisoned. We be getting imprisoned.
And then
And then after that, you go through China for a really long time, right?
Yeah, China's massive.
Yeah. And then,
Larger
and then you
than
go into what?
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Keep going.
Then you go into Vietnam, okay,
Ah.
for the entire length of it, right? Cambodia, Thailand, both of those are actually really nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Burma, not as nice, but not terrible. Okay. I would say it's middle of the road compared to you just went through North Korea, so you know Burma probably flying high.
Anywhere's
hold
flying
on, I
high
forgot the
compared to
rough
North
countries.
Korea.
And then you go into India, and then
Ugh.
you're gonna love
Ooh.
this one, Michael. You pass from India into Pakistan, right? Most contested border in the world, actually, that is.
Definitely,
and then
this
you-
one is not.
You would not-
happening.
that-
I can think the first half of the trip up till the first 2 parts of the trip from Tokyo to South Korea. I like it, and the rest is trash. Except for Cambodia and fuck, I forgot the other one.
I'm
That was
not
pretty good.
done yet. You go into Afghanistan, right?
No.
Pretty country, but I don't know how swell Cambodia actually is.
No, it's like it's nice now. It's fine. You can go there
Yeah?
and not have like an issue. Yeah. Especially if you can find a way into fucking North Korea and get through that, you'll be fine in Cambodia, dude.
Well, at this point, we would have gone through the fucking Congo if we ever make it to that one. So,
I don't know what's worse, the Africa one or the Asia
yeah,
one.
it's hard to decide. But the Asia one, which one's longer? I want to know.
Oh, that's a good question.
Because from all the way from Tokyo to fucking Pakistan, that's far as fuck.
So
But Africa is the
Asian
biggest
Okay.
continent there is.
What
So
what is this journey called? These 7 trails.
Well, because we're going from Tokyo to South Korea, so
They're
we're going
not-
up, and then we're going like.
They're not called anything. I just like looked up the longest roads and I want to like
Chase
do
wanted
them.
to do them.
Like, the routes exist. Like in theory, it's possible.
Yeah.
I said in theory. I didn't say it was possible. Right?
Yeah, no.
So the Asian one is 12,774 miles.
Do you guys want to try to beat a world
And-
record?
What world record?
Type in world record for doing all 50 states in a road trip.
My economics teacher.
I think it's like a week.
Broke that record.
Yes, the fucking redheaded guy, right?
Yeah.
He used to be a gym coach.
I
of some
think they
sort.
did
I
all
know who you're
50
talking
states
about.
in like 2 days.
Man.
No, it was like a week. I remember because I know the vehicle he did it in, which is the worst
Yeah,
part.
they
That's
took
what I
like an
remember.
RV.
No, they took a Ford Expedition.
Oh, was that what they did?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I think they
So
just drug a camper with it is what they did. Because he had a picture of him by his camper.
The Asian one is longer.
Yeah, how long was the Africa one?
It was like 10,000 kilometers,
Oh,
which is like the Asian one is twice as long.
damn.
Yeah. Just because I think it's because you take that really gnarly turn into Southeast Asia.
Yeah, well, honestly, like, no one really touched on it, but I honestly think the sketchiest
That
part
one.
of all of that would actually
No,
be
go
driving
down.
through China.
Go down. That one right there.
I do too.
Yes. That's it. That's them. That's fucking them. That's the teacher. That's him, bro.
What's his name, dude? Mr.
Chris Watson. Chris Watson.
Watson, Mr. Watson. That was it. Yeah.
That is actually them.
They still the record
keep going down.
holders?
Yeah, they're still the record holders. We should fucking beat that shit.
I
8
failed your
days and
class,
20
but I'm gonna
minutes.
Fucking break your record, dick.
Wait,
8
he
days
went
and
to
20
all
minutes.
50?
All, Alaska,
Went to
Hawaii, all of
50?
them. Yeah, all of them.
Huh.
You'd have to do Alaska and Hawaii first.
You'd have to. I think the move would be flying from Hawaii to. Man, it'd be
No,
tough.
I think the move would be this: we start in Texas, drive to California, fly to Hawaii, fly to Alaska. So just like go back, do like a double flight all the way up to Alaska, then fly back to Washington, and just hit as many states after that as you could.
I don't know. I
think-
feel like the way it should be done is do either the flying portion at the beginning, like get those 2 really far out of the way states done, like Hawaii and
Like, yeah.
Alaska, and then doing everything else, or doing them at the end.
Yeah.
No,
You'd have to do it at the beginning.
think-
I say.
We start in Maine, right? Ping pong around the states until we drive up to the very like tip of Alaska. Take a flight out of there over to Hawaii, and for a celebration of us doing it, we drink fucking
There
pina
are,
colada.
but
It will
the
show
problem
us
is
their-
there are no
it'll
direct
show us
flights
their
from
route,
Alaska
I
to
think.
Hawaii. You'd have to stop
On
like
this
in
article.
California. or
Is that
something.
true?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It'd be all straight ocean for like 15 hours.
Oh yeah. Well, there's not like, because when we went to Hawaii, we refueled on some island before Hawaii. I don't think we stopped in like a mainland place.
Apparently, they even got sponsored by Tipsy Elves.
Yeah, no, they were sponsored. They were wearing like jumpsuits or tracksuits the whole time, not jumpsuits. Sorry.
Yeah, American flags with eagles on them. Bald eagles.
Yep.
There's got to be a way where they show us their fucking their route.
Post on Facebook,
Mr. Watson, you remember me?
We beat your fucking record, bitch.
But I don't know. We should see if we could find sponsorship for the 6 highways. You know, see if like Jeep or Range Rover wants to sponsor the Africa one.
Yeah. That's what we would need, though, is like a Range Rover or Jeep to get across Africa.
Yeah, no, for
So
sure.
this is the route.
Can't do it in a fucking
Doing
Subaru.
all 48 states.
We could get Subaru
So
to
we would do
sponsor
that,
the Australia one, though.
And then we
the
would have to
Outback.
go.
Subaru
Man.
Outback.
So we would have to do that. Hey, we could stop by. Oh no, Bellingham is on the left side of Washington.
I'm from Bellingham. I know exactly where that is.
It's on the top, like left portion, right, or like kind of middle.
Yeah, it's in
we would
Puget
be able to stop
Sound.
there.
It's literally like in the very, very, very top left corner.
It's
Is that where
basically
Puget Sound
is it on the border of
Sorry,
Montana?
Puget Sound is actually Seattle. It's in Skagit County. Skagit, yeah. Whatcom County, Skagit County, then I don't know.
This basically like you touch a lot of states, and you go to the Four Corners.
Yeah.
Because that knocks out literally 3 other states because you have to pass through Colorado from Wyoming.
Yeah. But that East Coast is pretty
Wait, you
easy.
just have to touch
Yeah, you
them?
just have to be in them.
You
Yeah, you just have to be in them. That's it. So you go to the 4 corners, you get
Dude,
out of
we
the car,
totally
you
do that.
step on those 4
Fucking
corners, and you run into the car and go back.
I mean,
That's
there's
it.
nowhere in the United States I can't get to in 2 days.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
From
we
Texas,
could
at least.
totally, We could totally
Yeah,
do
because
that.
you're halfway through. You're halfway there.
Well, that's not necessarily true. Maine is pretty like far. Still get there in 2 days.
Yeah, that's true.
Maine actually isn't even as far as Washington is. It
Yeah.
just looks farther.
Yeah, it's because we have to cross. Well, where we're located, yeah.
It's because
we're on the far end
Colorado
of
and
Texas, too.
Wyoming and Utah, they all look like, they're this size on the map, but they just made them fit in the map. They're actually much bigger than they look.
No, there's just nothing in them, so it feels like they're super long.
No, it's true. There's actually almost no correlation. You know how when you look at a globe, Africa is like, normal sized? It's big, but it's like normal sized. Africa, all the other continents can fit on Africa. Africa is bigger than every other continent combined, including all of Asia.
Is that true?
Look it up. Look up continents compared to Africa or something. Look it up.
I'm
Largest
gonna-
continents.
Here,
from
Kevin, you
largest
can
to
look it up.
smallest.
I don't want to.
How do you spell
That's why I was curious
continent?
which
I
one
know
was
there's an I
bigger.
in there.
CONTINENTS.
You need to select-
ENTS.
Yeah.
Continents list by continents by size right there.
Antarctica might be bigger, but I always forget that one's a continent.
I think
'cause nothing
Asia's
is
larger.
there.
No,
I think
Asia's
Antarctica
way-
is the size of
I
Australia.
think Asia's way larger than Africa
Is it?
is. I think so. Wait, go back.
Oh,
Go up. There's
I was gonna
pictures.
say, look at the list.
Those are just pictures, but
Oh,
this. Oh, these are actual dimensions.
Asia, then Africa, then North America, South America, Antarctica,
Europe, then
Europe, Australia. Plus Oceania for Australia.
Included Middle East for Asia. Asia covers 30% of the globe,
Yeah, Asia's pretty big, dude.
That's why there's so many damn Asians.
and then 20% goes to Africa.
That's not racist. You can keep that in. That's not racist.
Typically, there's like a website that like
Okay, my bad. It's not all of it. The continent of Africa is larger than the United States, China, and Brazil.
Correct. It's larger than every
All
state,
combined.
every continent besides.
Still makes
Yeah, it is.
fucking massive.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
massive.
I
no
mean,
doubt.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the same way you compare Italy to Texas. Texas is larger than Italy by
Yeah.
a good amount.
A good amount. Texas is like the size of the Mediterranean.
Mhm.
Oh, so you could fit all
Dude.
of the 48 states, China and India, all in Africa.
That's kind of
That's
what I
Africa.
just said.
Oh.
I mean, on the one I saw, it said Brazil, not India, but same thing, really, in size, I guess.
Kevin, fact check me on this, but I think Pennsylvania is the size of North Korea. Like, isn't that fucking crazy? Think it like
You said
those
North
guys
Korea?
cause us. Yeah, those guys cause us so many issues.
It's
but it's
larger
the
than
size
North
of
Korea.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, no,
No, it's smaller by. You'd have to turn it in order to get somewhat accurate. It's smaller barely.
I'd say it's about the same size.
It's just Korea's really long and Pennsylvania's kind of fat.
Pennsylvania's
Yeah,
square or rectangle.
So I was just kind of curious because I don't know, Germany kind of looks big on a map. Apparently, Germany is about the same size as Montana.
That's crazy, dude. Cut out the Germans.
Those guys.
We all know
Guys,
what you're
I'm
talking
part
about.
German. I'm part German, so I can't be racist. Okay. Those guys declared war on the world twice, and they're the size of Montana.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Oh, fuck.
What are you
Russia's
looking up now, Kevin?
huge.
Yeah, but you got to remember how many nobody lives in that top portion of Russia at all. It's almost all in that bottom left corner.
Yeah. That the whole tundra, frozen tundra area, there's nothing there.
Except
So
for there's a lot of
apparently
bears.
apparently Russia has the same surface area as Pluto.
Really? Like the whole planet? Well, I guess it's not a planet. But,
Yeah. That's what I was told. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard.
it's crazy.
That's wild. Like Russia could be like orbiting the sun on its own.
You just look at the size of all of Canada.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, because asteroids orbit the sun on their own, and they're not that big. Some of them.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by this
I think
website.
I think Pluto has been like declared what was it? Like
A dwarf planet.
a dwarf planet, which is basically just a giant.
Jinx.
Stop.
Uh,
That was funny.
Kevin, what are we at?
An hour even.
Yeah.
But we still have like 5 minutes to cut out of it.
Let's go for a little bit
All
longer
right.
at least.
All right, yeah, make your job a little easier.
All right. Well, aside from all of Chase's road trips, there is a road trip that I've really wanted to do for a long time, and I don't expect to do it anytime soon. Like definitely years down the road. But I want to do a trip all the way across Japan, like all the way from like Okinawa.
I want to do that.
up to-
I want to do that.
yeah,
so
like just
fucking
cross
bad.
all the island.
No, Japan is one of the places I've always wanted to visit.
It's really
Michael,
dope,
you
right?
piece of shit.
What?
What?
You think Australia would be expensive?
I
Yeah,
wouldn't-
no, Japan would
No,
be.
I'm not
Holy
saying it wouldn't
dude.
be expensive, but I'm saying that I would rather if I'm gonna spend my money on one, and go out on it, I'm gonna do it in fucking Japan. Japan is so
don't
awesome.
get me wrong. I definitely want to do a road trip across Japan. Like I am 100% on board, but that's probably more expensive than the Australia one.
Yeah, but that's because it's mostly populated, you know?
Yeah, it's heavily populated.
Yeah, and so apparently Japan has toll roads like a motherfucker.
Well,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
most of our toll roads are owned by Japan and China. That's why they're toll
I didn't
roads.
know that.
Where do you think the idea came
Um,
from, Chase?
But
But,
yeah, no, that's true. I don't know. I guess you could also technically we could just backpack it. They have trains that go all over the entire thing.
And they have a lot of
We don't
bullet
have to
trains,
do
too.
it by car.
We'll be going 300 miles an hour.
My issue with the
That'd be fun.
Japanese trains is they're the bullet trains. You know?
Yeah, I've never like we don't even have them in our country.
We have fast
Yeah,
trains, but
they'll
not that fast.
They'll cover Japan in like 5
3
hours
hours.
or
It's
something.
like
Oh, yeah.
it's like a 3-hour.
'Cause they go
trip
300
across
mile
the
an hour.
country.
Shit.
They go 300
I want to
miles an hour.
enjoy Japan.
Well, that's
if
what I
we
mean,
go.
though.
I don't
But,
want to
I
just
mean, like, we can take a train from like this station to this station, stay for a few
Oh,
days.
okay.
Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, like backpack it. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll
To
just
be
use
honest,
trains for travel.
like I really want
Let's go to
see
Japan.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Why?
Kevin
What?
looked it up.
What was?
So $1 gets you 103 yen.
But how much?
Yeah.
But you have to remember that's the equal amount.
What can you do with 103?
Hold on. No.
Kevin?
I'll tell you right now.
Search
I'll tell
the
you
price
right
of
now.
a car in Japan, and then search that price of that car here.
$1 gets you a
million.
103 yen, I guess. But like 100 yen is like 10 cents there.
Damn. Okay. Well, a new car is gonna run you at least 1,000,000 yen versus a used car is gonna run you about quarter mil, a little over quarter mil.
They basically just added an extra zero for like everything.
Kevin thought he was gonna get rich in Japan.
No.
Kevin thought he was gonna be a Japanese billionaire.
No, they basically just their money system is actually, by that definition, their money is worth more than ours.
What I do, okay, so if we do that road trip in Japan, the number one thing that I want to do is I want to go to a real car show in Japan. So bad.
You'd have to find out. I have no idea how to find out that like information.
I will figure it out. It out.
But I mean, like, if we're just gonna be going all the way across Japan, like, I feel like we should stop and hit a couple things, you know?
Oh yeah,
Michael,
Car shows, fucking.
Would you enter?
We gotta go,
drift
Chase. We gotta go
competition
to
with
an
me?
actual.
Oh, I won't win that. I won't even get close.
We could Tokyo drift in Tokyo.
You need to learn to drive a car well first, Chase.
I can drive a car well.
I'm listening, Kevin.
Fast.
It only costs about $4.20 per gallon of gas in Japan. That's not
Kevin,
bad.
it costs like $2 here. It's double.
I'm not saying that it's
It's
good.
pretty much like going to California.
That's how much it is in California, yeah.
Which, for how much a yen is not bad.
It's because
What?
America is a
worth
large oil
more
provider.
than our money, Kevin. So 100 yen.
It's about 400 yen.
Yeah, 100 yen is like 10 cents, and $1 gets you 100 yen. So for every dollar you have, it's transmitted to 10 cents.
Yeah, so it's gonna run you probably about 4,000 or 400 yen.
$dollars to equal $1 there.
You want a place where your money's going to be worth a lot, you go to fucking Ukraine.
Or Jamaica, $1 is worth like 150 of their dollars.
Or
Why you buy weed
fucking
in
Mexico,
Jamaica and ship it to
dude.
America.
Just
Mexico.
drive across the border.
Yeah, it's the closest one.
Oh, dude, that's perfect. Okay, actually, so the transition of dollars to pesos is almost the same as dollars to yen. So basically, we're Japan's Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you know, for like $300 a month, you could rent like a hacienda in Bolivia. Like a nice like villa type.
Yeah. Yeah. But
'Cause
like
About $20
their money
for
is
every
worth
dollar.
like literally like nothing.
About $20 for every dollar.
in Mexico?
Yeah. For every US dollar.
So wait, 20 pesos for every US dollar?
It's 1988, but pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Righteous. So I guess it used to be $10 to every peso. So I guess in my lifetime it has doubled.
I know the pound has doubled
sign.
in our lifetime.
The what did?
The pound.
What?
Really?
The British pound?
British pound, yeah.
Yeah, it's worth more than
What's the euro transfer rate? I think it's like for every one of our dollars, it's like $1.30 there or something.
No, it's
used to be
their
like
dollar's
$1
worth more than ours. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
well,
$1.70 equals €1 or something like that.
$1 equals 82 cents. 82
Yeah.
euros. 82
Oh,
cents
okay.
euro.
Okay.
What's the difference between euros and pounds?
Good question.
Euros are used by the European Union, I think. Can I guess before you look it up, Kevin?
Oh no, you're right. You're right because
Wait,
I
what
was
is the
using
question?
euros
Euros,
in Spain.
euros are used by the European Union, and pounds are used specifically by the British.
No, yeah, you're
Okay.
right because I was using euros in oh my god, in
In
Italy.
Rome? Yeah.
Yeah,
Italy.
in Rome. Yeah.
Okay. So pounds. Okay. But do euros work in Britain?
And I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I think
So they
you
use
In
can
any
two types of
European country
currency.
or any country that's part of the European Union, at least.
Mm-hmm.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, but wait,
anyone in the Union uses the euro.
did Brexit fuck all that up? I don't really know their like
The
political
whole Brexit
situation.
thing's so fucked up alone. I know that.
Yeah, but I know that. So they voted on Brexit and they voted to Brexit, right?
I think there was
Is
like
that-
a revote or something. I haven't heard any news on that.
So if they Brexit, that means they're not using the EU anymore because they're not a part of the European Union.
I think they are still though. Like they're still using the pound. Is England
The pound
the
or
pound is
the
their
euro?
national currency.
The pound is their thing. The euro is not.
Yeah.
Or the euro is, but it's not. It's all of the European Union.
So yeah, actually yeah. The UK is part of the European Union, but refused to use the euro because it does not meet the 5 criteria tests that would be necessary to use it.
Which are?
Like they're going to be some like sophisticated economic policies.
They're sophisticated. We can just skip over it, Kevin.
I don't know why he didn't just click on the same page.
Why is
Y'all aren't seeing it, but he went to go type in a new tab.
doesn't
Nah, it doesn't matter. Not important. Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
It doesn't really like apply to us at all, so
No, not at all.
all
who
right.
gives a shit?
Well,
Gosh damn Europeans.
I think that's a good way to end it. Going for about
think
an
so?
hour 10. Hour 10. I feel like that's good.
All right.
I'm gonna be adding one little thing that'll make it a little bit longer, but it's okay. Yeah.